compañeros del trabajo que están ahorita en Illinois también por un tema de un fabricante de herramientas
Ujú.
y que se encuentra en Illinois. Y bueno, ahorita
Muy
nos
bueno,
comentan que hace
yo
frío.
tengo.
Oh, yes. All right, ma'am. Question. ¿Cómo está mi essay?
Ya lo terminé.
Ajá. ¿Ya lo terminaste? Porque te tengo buenas noticias.
Sí,
¿Sabes cuáles son las buenas noticias?
no.
Hay que hacer otro essay.
¿Qué?
Hay que hacer otro essay.
Ah, ¿por qué?
Porque es el momento adecuado.
Mm, Esa
Ok.
no es un buen noticia.
Son muy buenas vacaciones, escribir.
No, me costó
Ok.
demasiado.
Okay. Vamos a hacer algo. The essay that you completed, please send it to me so that I can grade it and we can review it. Now, vamos a continuar con la lectura. Y para poder hablar sobre el siguiente essay, ¿ok?
Ok,
Entonces, hablamos acerca de el outline de un argumentative essay. Hablamos sobre body paragraphs, the conclusion. But let's talk about 5 types of argument claims. Okay. Once you decided that you're arguing and how your thesis, consider how you present your argument. There are 5 types of argument claims that can drive your essay. Estas son 5 formas en las cuales puedes atacar en hacer tu essay. Con hechos, facts, whether the statement is true or false. O una definición, the dictionary definition of what you're arguing, plus your own personal interpretation of it, value, the importance of what you are arguing, and cause and effect. Si hacemos esto, esto va a pasar. Y sobre eso vas a defender tu argumento. And policy, why the reader should care and what they should do about it after reading. Government regulations, laws. So these are just key facts that we can use so that we can have a really good argument. Now,
ok.
the 3 main types of arguments and how to use them. There are 3 main ways to structure an argument essay. Choose one of the following or combine them to write your persuasive paper. Y tenemos el clásico, Rogerian, and Tolman. Now, classical. Present the main argument, state your opinion, and do your best to convince the reader why your stance is the right one. Also called Aristotelian. This is the most popular strategy for making an argument because it's the simplest line of thinking to follow. It's effective when your audience doesn't have a lot of information or a strong opinion about your topic, as it outlines the facts clearly and concisely. So this is the most used type of argumentative essay, clásico. Y creo que estamos acostumbrados a eso, ¿no? Presentamos el argumento principal, argumentamos nuestra opinión y después nuestro convencimiento. It makes sense, but there are other ways to do it. The Rogerian, present the problem, acknowledge the opposing side of the argument. ¿Y te acuerdas que leímos en algún momento un argumento ese como que se contradecía?
Ujú.
Usaba este tipo de estructura, Rogerian. State your point of view and explain why yours is the most beneficial to the reader. El único problema era que mostramos ambos lados opuestos, pero nunca especificamos cuál era nuestro argumento principal, hacia qué lado nos inclinábamos. That happened at the middle of the essay or at the end. And that's a mistake. We need to state it at the beginning, remember?
Yes.
This type of argument is effective for polarizing topics, as it acknowledges both sides and presents the middle ground. Now, the Tolman, present your claim, present grounds to back up that claim, and then justify that the grounds are linked to the claim. And this is actually, I like this one, to be honest. When we are writing a paper about a very delicate argument, ¿qué consideras tú un argument delicado, por ejemplo? Hoy en día, ¿qué consideras como un topic delicado?
Que esté bien redactado.
Sí, pero digamos en general, ¿qué está ocurriendo con el mundo? ¿Qué sería un argumento muy delicado? Por ejemplo, la guerra entre
Ah,
Ucrania y Rusia.
yes.
That's something very delicate. What else?
El aborto.
Okay, that's something that is being there always, always, always. And it's changing. I don't know the grounds for abortion in Bolivia, but in Mexico, it's a topic that is very delicate. Why? Because we are countries that are Roman
Controversial.
Catholic. Yes. And that's that contradiction, the opposition whether of life and pro-life. So this is it's a very broad argument. What about same-sex marriage? También tiene que ver ahí con la religión, ¿no?
¿Qué es marriage?
Matrimonio.
Ah, ok. Ah, ok, ya, entendí.
Mhm. It's something that is very delicate, especially in the Americas. Okay.
Yes.
So I would use this type of format if I would have to write a paper about a topic that is very delicate,
Ujú.
right?
Pero ¿cuál es la diferencia con el Rogerian?
Solamente el tipo de formato. Por ejemplo, aquí presentas el problema, muestras cuáles son los diferentes oposiciones, si estás a
Ujú.
favor o en contra, tu punto de vista y después el
Ok.
convencimiento por qué tu punto de vista es el mejor. Ahora, el Tolman, presentas el problema, presentas evidencia por qué respaldas ese problema o ese argumento, el argumento o problema, y justificas por qué, dando evidencia. Al final pareciera que todos funcionan, ¿no? Pero recuerda, in some topics you might have a lot of information. There are some other topics where you are very limited.
Ujú.
So you need to be very careful how to use the information that you have, because sometimes you're not going to have all the information available so that you can have a really good argument and show it to the audience. Y
Ok.
recuerda que en esto de essays, las reglas
Ujú.
siempre cambian porque siempre hay avances en todo. Mathematics, literature. So people are always proposing new ways of writing. But these
Ok.
have been proven to be the most effective ones, especially when we talk about an argument. And in conclusion, whether you're writing an essay as an artistic exercise or trying to get the attention of a top publication, knowing how to correctly structure your point of view is the key to a good argumentative essay. Okay, yes. Creo que uno de los errores más comunes cuando escribimos un ensayo es when we write about something that we don't know, we don't invest enough time before we start writing. And sometimes the information is not that clear, not even for you or for us as a writer. Before you start
Ujú.
writing, you have to make sure that you fully understand the subject, the topic,
Yes.
so you can have a really good argument, okay? Any questions, man?
No.
No? Okay, so you have you have this information, right? So no problem.
¿Cómo que dijo? Se cortó, lo siento.
Tú tienes esta información, ya te la había compartido, ¿verdad?
Sí, sí, sí. Sí.
Ujú. Okay.
Le paso el ensayo, ¿verdad?
Yes, yes. Ujú. Bueno, entonces vamos a hablar acerca del siguiente. El siguiente topic. Déjame te muestro mi pantalla. The next essay is the expository essay. Do you remember the difference? You expose something, right? And we have here a really good format. Now, characteristics of an expository essay. The purpose is to inform, describe, or explain. You expose, but you need to be very, very formal. Describes important facts. The writer is a teacher. And present exhaustive information on a topic. And remember, this is very important. Written in third person, using it, he, she, they. Uses formal language to discuss someone or something. Okay? Simple focus of the paper. A medical or biological condition, a social or technological process, life or character of a famous person. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions so far?
Un expository essay puede ser una bibliografía de alguien.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
Mhm. Remember, you need to inform, describe, and explain. Okay. Any questions?
No.
I have some examples here of expository essay. Before we continue with instructions, let's read some examples. The first one, how to get rid of hiccups. ¿Sabes qué son hiccups?
No.
Hiccups se define a hipo.
¿Hipo?
Ujú.
Ok.
¿Sí sabes qué
¿Qué
es?
es,
¿No? No sé, bueno, tal vez tenga otro
qué es
nombre.
read?
Ah, evitar
Ah, ya.
o deshacerte. Hiccups es cuando estás así.
Ok.
Okay, that's hiccups. Now, let's read this first essay and then let's discuss it. Okay, it's very short. Now, can you help me with the reading?
Yes. Some people get annoyed over hiccuping over and over. There are even people who have chronic hiccuping. In fact, how to get rid of hiccups is one of the most researched queries on the internet. Well, there are many things you can do in order to get rid of hiccups. You can complete breathing and posture techniques. Use pressure points to your advantage. Eat and drink certain things, and use some special remedies. All of the solutions will be discussed in the following paragraphs. Continúo.
Okay, so before we start, ¿dónde está tu thesis statement aquí? Where is your thesis statement?
¿Cómo?
Your thesis statement. Todos tus essays tienen un thesis statement. ¿Dónde está?
Some people get annoyed over hiccuping over and over.
Well, it's right here. In order to get rid of hiccups, you can complete breathing and posture techniques, use pressure points to your advantage, eat and drink certain things, and use some special remedies. Okay?
Okay.
All of these solutions will be discussed in the following paragraphs. Maybe we don't need to mention this, but this is your main thesis statement. Esto es tu idea principal y sobre esto vas a escribir el resto de la información. Okay. Now, recuerda que cada paragraph tiene un topic sentence. Let's read the next.
Okay. Firstly, there are many breathing and posturing techniques you can use to get rid of hiccups. Most of the techniques are easy to do. According to headline, there are 6 physical methods of vanquishing your next hiccup. Practicing slow breathing, holding your breath in for a while, breathing into a paper bag, clean your necks for 2 minutes while sitting down, compressing your chest by leaning or bending forward, and completing the Valsalva maneuver. As stated by headline, to do this maneuver, try to exhale while pinching your nose and keeping your mouth closed. How to get off hiccups, 26 remedies that can actually help. You cannot do all these techniques simultaneously, but you can try them one by one and see which ones work best for you.
Okay. So, what is your topic sentence here? Right here, in the very beginning. There are many breathing and posture techniques you can use to get rid of hiccups. Okay. Breathing and posturing techniques. Y aquí ya empiezas a elaborar sobre esto. This is your topic sentence. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And what about here? What did you understand from this paragraph?
Que muestra todas las maniobras que se pueden hacer.
Okay.
Las posturas, técnicas de postura.
Yes, that's correct. Let's go now to the next paragraph.
Also, you can try to use your body's pressure point to your advantage to dispel hiccups. Pressure points seem like a esoteric science. Standard Western medicine recommends using them. According to Medical News Today, these 3 techniques that deal with these points can help. 1. Pull on the tongue. Hold the end of the tongue in the fingers and 2. Press on the diaphragm gently.
Diaphragm.
Diaphragm gently. 3. Place gently pressure on each side of the nose while swallowing. Though these methods might seem strange at first glance, they have a certain amount of effectiveness that warrants their recommendation.
Okay, so again, topic sentence.
You can try, no. Yes, you can try to use your body.
Okay. Y aquí te dice, you can use your body's pressure points to your advantage. And here, now you give some examples. And you listed here some steps, 1, 2, 3. But all of these comes from a source. And this is your source, right?
Yes.
And don't forget you have quotes. ¿Qué significa esto en brackets? 1 y 2. Significa varias cosas. Significa que lo que tú estás poniendo aquí no necesariamente en tu artículo original está estructurado, pero tú lo quieres estructurar en pasos. Esa es una. 2, tal vez sí la información está estructurado en paso 1, 2 o 3, pero es un texto muy largo y no necesariamente te lo ponen primero, segundo y tercero. Tú lo quieres poner de esa forma, por eso pones estos brackets. Y si te fijas aquí, también tienes quotation marks.
Mhm.
You put quotations because all of these are direct quotes, and you use your parentheses to show where you got this information, right?
Mhm.
Y por ejemplo, si vamos aquí al final, aquí están tus works cited. ¿Ves este? Boom,
Ah, okay.
right here. Okay. Es un artículo y se llama Hiccups, How to Get Rid of Hiccups. Y aquí te dan la website.
Mm.
Todos tienen una website. Eso significa que son artículos no necesariamente de magazines or books. They are articles from websites that are updated, lo cual es bueno, ¿no? Porque eso significa que estás buscando información que no es tan vieja.
Yes.
But let's go back to the essay. What about the next paragraph? Can you help me read?
Yes. Another natural way to get rid of hiccups is to consume certain foods and liquids. There are plenty of things we can eat and drink to chase away a nasty episode of hiccups. As mentioned by headline, it is good to drink ice water. Slowly drink a glass of warm water without stopping to breathe. Drink water through a cloth or paper towel. Soak on an ice cup. Gargle ice water. Eat a spoonful of honey or peanut butter. Eat some sugar. Suck on a lemon. Put a drop of vinegar on your tongue. And more. Once again, test out which food and drink techniques work best instead of trying many at the same time.
Okay, so where is your topic sentence here?
Consume certain foods in another natural way.
Okay, to consume certain foods and liquids.
Yes.
Okay, and then you start listing all of the information. And here now, how to get rid of hiccups, 26 remedies that can actually help. And you have that source here. No tienes el nombre de un creador, solamente de una página, que probablemente tiene a varias personas trabajando en ello, pero no a alguien en específico. So that's why you listed the whole title, right? Right here. Let's go to the next paragraph.
Okay. And then there are some strange techniques that have been recommended by scientists and other specialists. One of these theories states that hiccups can be relieved by having an orgasm. Another study mentioned that a rectal massage can aid in getting rid of hiccups. Other alternative methods include tapping or rubbing the back of one's neck, poking the back of the throat with a key tip, and distracting yourself with something fascinating. The last one is, is even a time-honored tradition in certain countries.
Okay, so your topic sentence?
And then
There are some strange techniques that have been recommended by scientists and other specialists. Mhm. And don't forget, you have different people here quoted and sourced. Peleg, Odette, and then you also have the how to get rid of hiccups. So even though this paragraph is very small, you are making reference to these sources, okay? So you have here, here, and here, okay?
okay.
Now, let's go to the final one.
Hiccups can be a no nuisance,
Nuisance, una molestia.
nuisance, especially if they turn into a chronic condition. Thankfully, there are many actions we can take to clear up the issue. You can complete breathing and posture techniques, employ pressure points, eat and drink particular substance, and use some alternative remedies. It is best to find what works best for you out of the many choices discussed in this essay, as each body is different.
Okay, so in this final paragraph, you make a small summary of what you discussed. You don't have to mention everything again, okay? Nor introduce new things, but you can give your opinion about the information. And just a small overall conclusion of what you stated in the previous paragraphs, as you did here. There are many actions that can be that we can take care to clear this issue. You can complete breathing and posture techniques, employ pressure points, eat and eat drink, and use some alternative remedies. Todo esto es lo que tú dijiste, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Pero comprimido. Y aquí está tu opinión. Right here. Okay. So after reading this essay, pareciera que no es tan difícil, ¿verdad?
I see.
It's not. It's actually very easy, right? Now, let's go back into our instructions. Okay.
Okay.
So here we have a warning. If the purpose of this writing is not to inform, but rather to analyze something or to persuade a reader about something, it is possible that you have wandered in the wrong essay. Recuerda, cualquier cosa que tenga que ver con persuade es un argumentative essay, ¿correcto? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So when writing any paper, you will mostly likely have to follow these 6 steps. This handout takes you through all 6 steps in the process of writing an expository essay. Organize your thoughts, brainstorm. searching your topic, developing a thesis statement, writing the introduction, body, and conclusion. Easy, no problem. Okay, and we have some breakdown for each one. Organizing your thoughts, brainstorming. Let's read about this. Believe it or not, there are almost no topic on which your mind will draw a complete blank. Yeah, whenever you want to start writing, it happens to everyone. You are like, okay. So that's why you need to brainstorm. Even if you know very little about the subject matter, you are likely to have something to say about it based on something you heard or read about it or your basic values. It is imperative to take an inventory of what you know first. Sorting out what you know can be done in a number of ways. Okay, so sometimes you might know something about the topic. So use that knowledge that you have and brainstorm. Organize your ideas and thoughts. We have different points. Free writing. Writing quickly without stopping, editing, or self-correcting to become aware of what you already know, think, or feel about a topic. Okay. Subject tree. Related ideas connecting outwards from the main topic in a tree form. Okay. And we have an illustration right here. Okay. Smoking is you can get a disease, it can become an addiction. ¿Y qué consecuencias tienen? Disease, costs, hurts family, addiction, cost, bad example. Okay, this is just free writing, remember? Brainstorming.
Yes.
Okay, let's go back. A list. Free flow ideas on a topic. Okay, example, summer, hot, beach, little clothes, long days, lazy, sun radiation, winter, cold, uncomfortable, short days, hypothermia, skiing, layers of clothing. Just some example, it's just random.
Okay.
Clustering. Main topic is in the middle circle. All related associations are linked to the main topic. Okay, clustering. Dangerous, drunk driving, changes lives, costly. It's very similar to this one, subject tree.
Yes.
And outline. Framework of an essay, which includes main points, followed by a breakdown into subpoints. Now, when you write an essay, this is the most common one. Okay, even when I present information about work, about a new product, I do that. I have an outline. It is recommended to use an outline because, one, you organize your ideas. Two, it shows to the reader that you organized your information and you spend time to put your ideas together, right? And it looks very formal. It looks professional, right?
Yes.
Now, this is not the time for evaluating your ideas. Instead, it is time for an outpour of ideas on all background knowledge that you have on the topic. Use your thoughts. Once your thoughts are on paper, you can start organizing them by grouping ideas and identifying areas where more information is required. Ok, ahora, habiendo dicho esto, ¿ya pensaste sobre algún topic para escribir?
No.
No, not yet.
No.
Okay, researching your topic. Research may require going to a library or searching online. All research should be current. Check your instructor for acceptable time frames. Okay, give me just a second, please.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Now, whenever you search for information, especially when it comes to medical and also current technology, current events. Yes, it is very crucial to have the latest information, but also you need some background information at times. ¿Cómo lo hacían antes? ¿O por qué ocurrió? And that's information that we're going to get from previous sources. So it's acceptable to use new information, but also you can refer to old one, okay? Acceptable sources are reference works, books, scholarly articles by experts, encyclopedias, and popular magazines should not be used in academic writing. Por ejemplo, many people don't like, many instructors, professors don't like it that you look at information from Wikipedia. Why? Why is not recommended to search information in Wikipedia?
Es confiable.
Okay, because sometimes the sources are cited, yes, that makes it reliable.
Cualquiera puede escribir, creo.
Pero en realidad es algo bueno o malo.
No lo sé.
Entonces depende del criterio de las personas. Si te fijas, si hay unos, si en muchas de mucha de la información, la información está sourced. Te dice, lo obtuvimos de un artículo aquí y acá. Ok. Pero no es el caso en todos los topics. Hay algo que la verdad puede que no esté bien, ¿correcto? So what they're trying to say is that Wikipedia is a very resourceful tool, but it might not be reliable. No puede ser confiable 100%. That's why a lot of people frown on Wikipedia. However, si tú dices, bueno, voy a buscar en Wikipedia, voy a leer algo como referencia, y te dice, obtuve esta información de este artículo. Now, there you can find good information. En Wikipedia te dice, tenemos todos estos artículos por investigar. ¿Ok? Of course, when we use Wikipedia, everything is condensed. When using information from a website, evaluate the site for timeliness and reputability. De lo que estábamos hablando. Also consider the site's purpose and reliability of its sponsors and credibility of the author. Make sure to collect all necessary reference information in order to give credit to all authors. Now, refer to our plagiarism handout for tips on how to avoid plagiarism. Esto es algo muy importante. ¿Por qué crees que es muy crucial evitar plagiarism?
Para no tomar ideas del otro.
No tomar credibilidad de algo que ya fue elaborado. Okay. Bueno, por ejemplo, imagínate, let's talk about the medical field. Okay. And you're doing research. Y hay doctores que les gusta documentar sus estudios y publicarlos, ¿correcto?
Yes.
But what about if you are talking about something that already has been done and you're gonna take credit? That could be a problem. En realidad, esto sobre el plagiarism no necesariamente es para proteger la información que ya está disponible, es para protegerte a ti también.
Sí.
Es una advertencia. Si haces esto, you might have some legal consequences, retributions,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Or there's nothing wrong. If you want to use information that already has been given, just cite it. Dale su crédito a las personas.
Sí.
No problem, right? Pero nunca tomes crédito por ello. Now, developing a thesis statement. And this is very important, porque esta es la idea principal de tu ensayo completamente. Developing a thesis is like building a bridge. Aquí está. In a bridge, a cross beam, a driveway, has to be held up by strong columns in order for the bridge to function. So, entonces, imagínate, este es tu thesis statement. Boom. Y todos estos que son tus essays, ¿verdad? Con sus topic sentences. Para que quede bien estructurado, necesitas que estos estén bien sólidos y no sé qué, y todo, ¿no? Okay, a thesis has two main components, a claim and the supporting details that sustain it. In the bridge analogy, a crossbeam represents a claim and the columns represent the supporting details. Okay. A claim is a one-sentence statement that makes an assertion, takes a stance, is based on a generalization, is not a fact, is debatable, must be presented in the introduction of the essay. Now, when making a claim, ask yourself any of the following. What point am I trying to make? What am I trying to say? What am I getting at? Any questions so far? No? Okay. An example. Depression affects people. Weak because it's not debatable. Ok, si quieres dejar este como thesis statement, pues es muy débil, ¿no? Depression is a complex condition. Stronger because it represents an assertion that needs to be supported with evidence. Okay. Supporting details. Supporting details provide the means for reinforcing the claim and can be organized in different patterns, categories and topics, time frames, chronological periods, or cause and effect. Ahora, vamos a ver. To create a thesis statement, combine the claim and the supporting details in a sentence. The direction of your essay can change depending on the pattern in which you organize the supporting details. Ok, entonces tenemos aquí supporting details organized into categories. Depression is a complex condition, understanding of which requires an in-depth look at its causes, symptoms, and available treatments. Este es un buen thesis statement, ¿no? Y aquí tú estás organizando detalles dentro de categorías. Supporting details organized into time frames. Depression is a complex condition, the treatment of which has undergone dramatic changes as the medical field progressed from the late 19th century into the mid-20th century and finally into the early 21st century. Okay. Esto debería estar más pegadito. Aquí arriba por alguna razón se movió. Pero si te fijas, aquí estás poniendo líneas de tiempo en tu thesis statement. Y también es válido. Y aquí en este, cause and effect. Recuerda, categories, time frames, cause and effect. Depression is a complex condition which may be caused by any combination of biological, genetic, and environmental factors. Ok. Entonces, si combinas aspectos biológicos, genéticos y factores del ambiente, culturales, va a haber un efecto, ¿correcto?
Yes.
Any questions here?
No.
No? Okay. I'll give you these examples so that you can practice. And let's see. Let's continue. Now, writing the introduction. ¿Por qué es importante saber cómo escribir nuestra introducción? Independientemente de que sabemos que tenemos un thesis statement que poner ahí. Porque es crítico to have a really good introduction.
Para agarrar al lector.
Yes, because in the beginning, we will know if this is an interesting topic or it's just going to be boring. Okay. The introduction is the most general part of the paper. It helps provide a roadmap for further discussion or analysis. This simplified formula offers components for a basic introduction. Okay. So we have a definition, identifying, define, or describe the topic, concept, or literary theme. What will you be talking about? Relevance, the importance of your topic, concept, or theme. How does it relate to impact society? Okay, so what would you be talking about? How does it relate or impact society? Copy the thesis statement generated in the previous step. Okay.
Okay.
Entonces, en pocas palabras, antes de escribir tu párrafo de introducción, primero tener un thesis statement. Pero antes de una forma organizada. So your topic, you know your topic, depression, example. Definition is a crippling condition that makes people feel despair in their lives. While 16% of all Americans experience depression during their lifetime, most remain undiagnosed and untreated. Okay. Now your thesis. Depression is a complex condition, understanding of which requires an in-depth look at its causes, symptoms, and available treatments. Beautiful. So it's right here. Okay. Any questions?
No.
So far, any questions so far? No?
No.
Okay. So writing the body of the essay. The body of the essay is the most detailed part. It involves addressing each supporting detail in a separate, fully developed paragraph. Make sure to include the necessary evidence from your research. Okay. It is imperative that each supporting detail be announced or introduced within the text. This introduction is called a topic sentence, and it is found at the beginning of a paragraph. The topic sentence is a statement that you make about the supporting detail. Y de aquí tienes tres. Recuerda, en cualquier essay, el mínimo de párrafos que tienes que tener dentro del cuerpo del ensayo is three paragraphs. Each paragraph must have a topic sentence. The first topic sentence, depression is caused by several major factors. Number two, though not always clearly evident, several symptoms can signal that a person is experiencing depression. Three, okay. A number of treatments are currently available for people who suffer from depression. Okay. Any questions so far?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, writing a conclusion. A conclusion brings the paper to a close. It should be similar to the introduction, but worded differently. It allows you to reiterate and summarize the main points of the essay. It allows you to reiterate and summarize the main points of the essay. The following components comprise a conclusion. Relevance, repeat the importance of your topic. Review, reiterate the points reiterate the points you discussed, which these are the points. Okay, boom. And summary, summarize your conclusions. Okay. Tenemos aquí ya, como lo hicimos. Relevance, depression affects thousands of men, women, and children every year. Many endure it without any help. Okay. Review. This paper focus on symptoms, causes, and available treatments of depression. Exactamente lo que pusiste en los topic sentences, pero comprimido, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Summary. Depression can have devastating consequences, not only for the people experiencing it, but for those around them as well. Education about the painful condition may allow us to reach out a greater number of people suffering from it. Y esto puede ser tu input, tu recomendación, tu point of view. Pero recuerda, siempre tienes que escribir en tercera persona.
Okay.
Ahora, antes de irnos el día de hoy, me gustaría saber cuál va a ser tu topic. Yo te lo puedo dar.
¿Me lo puede dar, dice? Okay.
Sí.
Sí.
¿Por qué la FIFA le dio la Copa Mundial a Argentina?
Sí.
What? I'm serious.
Oh,
Okay, let's get serious. Think about something very, very important for you. Algo que te guste hablar, algo que te apasione. What is it? Y yo sé que no es Argentina.
definitivamente no. Me gusta viajar, conocer,
Okay.
mm, no lo sé, la verdad.
¿Te gustaría, una vez que termines tu carrera médica, especializarte en algo?
Sí,
¿En qué?
cirugía general.
Ok, pero algo en específico,
Sí, es la cirugía general.
como dermatology.
Am, bueno, yo quería ser neurocirujana.
Ok. Por ejemplo, una de las cosas más críticas, y creo que todavía hace falta más estudios, es el cáncer, ¿no? Los tumores en el cerebro.
¿Ya?
Tan solo, statistically speaking, I have lost 2 friends from school because tumors uh, in the brain, and I lost an uncle. 4 years ago, he passed away because of a tumor in the brain. And they did all of these studies, but it seems to be very, very hard to recover, right? I mean, it's something that is very delicate.
Yes.
Maybe we talk about something in general, maybe not necessarily about the condition itself, but how to avoid having brain cancer or tumors in your brain.
Okay.
No? If we try to prevent, we can reduce the chances to get this condition, right?
Okay.
And we can elaborate. I think this is very interesting. Or I don't know. I'm just giving you ideas. We're just brainstorming, okay?
Me gusta.
Okay, good. So, ¿cuándo se entrega este essay?
Yes.
¿Cuándo se entrega?
No lo sé.
Friday.
Hoy.
Okay, Friday. Today is Friday. Or tomorrow.
Si lo termino hoy, se lo
Yes.
mando.
No problem.
Ok. Hoy pasaremos otra clase en la noche.
Yes.
Ok,
Yes.
ok, teacher.
And don't forget to work in your essay, okay?
Ok.
All right. Any questions?
También tengo que hacer con 3 body parts para
Yes, please.
paragraph.
Yes, you need to have 3. Okay. So don't forget to complete this essay. I will give you the information, all right?
Ok, teacher.
Okay. Well, that's all for today. And let me give you the survey.
Ok. Hablamos más tarde, ¿verdad?
Yes, please. Okay. Thanks so much. Have a great morning.
You too.
And I'll talk to you later on, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye bye.